Getting the diagnosis was so important because it made me understand why doing stuff like in this comment broke me. I was lucky enough to work from home 11 to 7. I got to skip lunch. I'd get up, I'd walk to the gym, work out, walk back, clean up, start my shift. And when I got off at 7, I wasn't doing anything. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go to a place and do a friend thing. Like, no. I am sitting for the next 4 hours, and that's going to be my life. I have to decompress. And people would argue with me and want to tell me, like, oh, you're just being lazy and you just don't want to be friends. And it wasn't until I started being able to get more information about how my brain was wired and the way that autistic people, neurodivergent people at large, react to these types of situations. If I had to go to school full-time and work full-time in order to pay my bills, also while knowing I'm taking student loans out that I'm going to have to pay back until I'm 90, I probably would have walked into traffic. And because we are wired so differently, we do very often need to have the strength, or try to find it the best we can, to allow ourselves the grace to just go, we are not built like other people. And everybody is built with certain degrees of willpower and motivation. And then even though, like, you know, one guy has a motivation of 5 and one guy has a motivation of 10, but that guy with a motivation of 5, like, his could burn slower than the guy at 10. Like, that guy at 10 could go do so much immediately, and in 3 weeks he's burnt out. But that guy at 5, he could run that level of 5 like maybe for 6 straight months, right? Like, just to, you know, pull a metaphor out of thin air. For us, it's very often we jump right into something and we burn out like that. And so we need so much extra recovery time. I'm in a place right now where I'm about to go back to work. They have been very accommodating when I've talked to them about my OCD and my autism. And he's like, what kind of accommodations you need? And I told him, I was like, I can't feel held hostage. I need to start out with, like, I can work your evenings that you need me plugged into, but I need to be able to work like 4-hour shifts, 4 days a week to start out, and have all of my appointments plugged in there. And then I can work from there and see if I can expand out, but that's what I need. I can't come in here and be scheduled for 8 hours and have, say, an appointment at noon and an appointment at 4 and an appointment at 7 and sit around with nothing to do, not getting paid, because my type of work, I get paid by my appointments. And they were so accommodating. But you have to know what you need. You have to learn what you need so that you can articulate it. Because people from the outside, they're not going to understand often enough, no matter how hard you try to explain it. And you have to talk to other people in this situation and say, what are you doing? What are the things that you've been able to learn? Because otherwise you're going to burn out and something bad's going to happen.